All right, chatty chatter, how are you doing? Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Green platform, always doing sounds. Let's see, are we good sound-wise or are we not? Oh wait, this is not up to date. Just give me 1 second. And do we have sounds? 1, 2, 3. Sound. Okay, looks like we have sound. But my chair is all tangled up. Okay. Pachans, here we are. Okay, maybe now take off the sound because it's pretty cool, but I don't want to hear myself while I'm talking and hearing and talking and hearing. All right, how are you doing? Hope you're doing great. Here we are again for another episode of our FACTORIO ULTRACUBE here. Like, I feel like that every time that I come back into stream, it's like, oh my god, yeah, there's a new thing happening. So yeah, I don't know how things are going right now, but yeah. Oh, look at them! Look at them! Like I don't know what to do anymore. All right, but let's ignore that for a second. So it was pretty interesting the other day, like a couple of days back, like after stream, like after our last stream, I was like, you know what? I'm going to go to this conference. It's like I went to like this mini conference where like there's a bunch of founders and stuff like that, and it was pretty interesting to. I was looking into, like, I went to that conference because they were talking about FDEs, like forward deployed engineers. Apparently it's like the new thing. And sure, like after that presentation, I now know what an FDE is, and it was interesting. And just like, if you want to know, just like in a very simplified way, an FDE basically is a consultant. Hey, Extante, how are you doing today? Has been a minute. Definitely it has. How was life? So, and I learned about like this FDE new role as like basically a consultant that they put in your, like in the big companies. Apparently it has been like somewhat pioneered by Palantir, and basically just sits next to you and just solves your problems vibe coding. That's it. He just sits there, he vibe codes, and that's it. So basically a consultant that live makes scripts for you. Ta-da! It is interesting because like it feels like that we are like in a phase of like this technology evolution where we've been before, and now we're just like adding a little bit more sugar left and right, and like a lot of people are making a lot of money out of this, a lot of money. So I don't know where this is gonna go, but it's just I'm feeling a little bit iffy. Like I came out of that presentation where there's basically like some sort of like a VC and some people that they are backing, and they're like the way they're talking, it's just like this is going to be like everything fast, everything fast paced. It's fine if it breaks, no one cares, and moving on. It's like, and one thing that came like to my mind was that like one of the title of the talk that I went to, it was how do you scale in legacy companies? And only in the end I realized what legacy companies are. And legacy companies, on their point of view, are companies that do not use AI. They are legacy. So that's it. So we move to this point where legacy So it is awesome sauce. It's like, Extended. Yeah, I'm doing great. I'm doing great. So like I was talking about what happened like after last stream. Yes, last stream that I went to like a conference, and there were like these people there. Like this was a very AI focused thing in this VC or this bank or whatever. They are basically just betting on AI companies that make products for people, right? Like, and it was interesting because afterwards, like there was like the meet and greet. I was talking with one person, like a founder that went there and made a pitch for his company. It was like a safety company that basically is just trying to help refineries to improve their safety. And it was like one of the things that one of the panelists said was like, oh yeah, the AI just works like 80% of the time, just looks at the papers and classifies them 80% of the time, and that's good. And I don't need to look at them anymore. And I was talking with this other founder, and it was like, that was one of the scariest things I heard because even those 80% need to be checked. Like it's interesting to see like the perspective of somebody that is going into the clients and just trying to just push as fast as possible and as quick as possible and just like sprint, and then somebody that is concerned about like the other side, like, is that even safe, right? Because they were like, compliance, what, like he was talking about, like the person that was in the talk was basically talking about the, like what he did. He worked for like oil and gas, because Houston, right? Like Houston is oil and gas left and right. But he was just categorizing land and land titles and stuff like that. So it's just like felt like a very cumbersome thing. And I lost my train of thought. Yeah, like so basically that's what they were doing, and like, but there are like two other founders, one that was making like a personalized app that allowed you to see like your portfolio, and another one that was that was like from Moshi, that is like making like a trade platform, if I'm not mistaken. And it was interesting because like their approach was like there was like this FD there that was just like just move, and then there was like the other approach that, like, for example, like the founder from Moshi, like what they were saying was basically, yeah, I go to the clients and I show them a mock-up of what I'm doing, and they just give us ideas, and then we can just iterate over it very easily, very quickly, and you can just move buttons to one side, move buttons to another side. But doesn't feel like that they do like major stuff. It is just like UI related things. But we'll see how things go from here on, and how this AI goes and does all these things. But it was interesting to see. It was, I feel like that it was like bombarded with AI because it was kind of what the VC was promoting. So, but yeah, we'll see. I don't know. Like, but it was pretty eye opening, like to see how the market is and what they are looking for right now, and where they are going, because basically, yeah, like that was cool. Fireship. I do not see Fireship. Like predictions. Like I don't know if like this AI thing is a bubble or not. I think only time will tell. But I hope it's not, because if it is a bubble, I'm already seeing like pretty bad signs of people just using it left and right, or trying to use it left and right, and it's, I don't know. We'll see. Because like, oh, one of the things that the FD was complaining about is like, I asked access for that to a database, and it has been 8 weeks and I haven't gotten access yet. And I was thinking to myself, it was interesting because I was sitting, but I couldn't stay sat down on my chair, because I was like, yeah, compliance, security, you cannot just give access to just randomly to a consultant like day to night to access to the database or something like that. It's like, just chill. But of course they all have like pretty good success stories, and when they're building like their own things, like if you're consulting, it's going to be much harder, but that's basically what they were talking about. I don't know. We live in interesting times where things run even faster. Oh, but another thing that they like that it was interesting is that, so I've been doing this for some time, right? Like this software engineering stuff. So, and it was interesting because we are in this phase, we're just reinventing agile, right? So we're reinventing it, but we're saying that we're doing it even faster because now everything is done using AI. So that's kind of the place we're in. It's just like we're trying to coin it differently and try to like use like these FDEs and stuff like that. But yeah. Did I heard about the new Discord AI check? I've seen a couple of tweets about it, but I haven't looked into it myself. But I was thinking, like, did I had to do some sort of like ID check when I started? Like when no, because it was too long ago. But when I changed my username in Discord, maybe I had to do it. I don't know. But yeah, well, what's happening with that? Okay, so while we wait, let's kickstart Factorio here. Let's kickstart this. Discord check. Without a collection for ID checks. Like I remember that like lately. When I say lately, I'm talking about like a couple of months back. I had to do like to make my identity, like to check do some checks on my identity, but I don't remember for what was it. I really don't remember. But I did had to do it in order to have access to something. I forget what it was, but I don't think it was Discord because it was not like recent. It was like some time back. So, which proves very non-efficient using AI with a lot of data collection for ID checks. Yeah, like that's the like it's that like that open Claude thing, or like whatever is his name right now, that became like Moltbot and then it became something else. What is the name now? Moltbot. It's called now OpenClaw. There we go. Like this is it was pretty interesting. It was very interesting because like I was listening to a podcast about like they just talk about like random stuff, but mainly like business and tech and stuff like that. And one of the dudes was saying like that he was using OpenClaw in his company, not the OpenClaw in his company, not like as giving it the full access, but just using it as like an isolated system. It created accounts for it, like separate accounts, separate mails, like everything separate. And it was interesting because like he said it was like it was working pretty good because like it keeps context on everything, so it is much easier for you to go around with it, right? The main thing was yeah, like the amount of security problems that it had. Like apparently like they vibe coded the thing, and then they didn't check. There's like endpoints that could give you like, you just talk to those endpoints and they would just spill the beans and give you like all the information about the user and credit cards and all of that. There's like, the passwords are stored unencrypted in disk. It's like those sometimes like those little things which are not little at all, that people just don't care much until they need to care, right? Like that's the point where the problems will happen. But I don't know, we'll see, because like it could go very well or it could go very badly, and I think it depends a lot on like how fast things continue evolving and how much more people can do things with it, right? I don't know. We'll see. All right, so back, social hack, jailbreak them. Yeah. Like in the end, like social hacking is such a problem already nowadays that like bots will have to learn from nothing what it is, because like I remember that there was a bunch of examples of like where they built guardrails for the chatbots, right? A lot of them were related to like you cannot tell you how to make bombs, or like how to make chloroform or whatever, and then you just like with a simple word trick, or oh my god, I don't wanna accidentally create chloroform, so what do I need to look for? And then the AI bot would just give you like, oh, please do not mix bleach with whatever. I don't remember what it was. And it is like, yes, that's the kind of like guardrails in social engineering that like we as people spent years learning. And I don't know like how transferable those skills are, because like people that come after us, they just do the same mistakes over and over again. So I hope that LLMs can learn a little bit better than this. And for them especially, it's going to be great locally and regulated. Like if you think, look, yesterday I sat down, right? And I was like, I've used AI roughly like to like autocomplete stuff, and to give me suggestions, or to like just bootstrap like something very simple. Like I'm making like a couple of apps like on the side right now, and I was like, just to give me like a kickstart, and like that was pretty good, and it was like interesting to see. But yesterday I was like, Claude, just build me this product, and it took a little bit, but it just built me like a full thing. And I was like, I was looking at it, I was reviewing the code, and I was like, oh wow, that is pretty powerful, right? So yeah, I think it's going to be helpful, but in the end, I'm not 100% sure like how everything will pan out. We'll have to see with time, I guess. All right, so what happened since the last time we streamed? I fixed this, and we had our first meltdown last stream. So basically we lost power, and we have a problem on our logic somewhere. And like I think I kind of know what it is, but it just feels like it shouldn't be happening right now, but it is happening. And it's hard to debug because the states are like a tick. The majority of them, you just move it through a tick, so you can't see, like, because you get like one every like 1/6 of a second, right? Yeah, it can be very helpful, but I gotta know what you're doing. It's not gonna replace human anytime soon. Yeah, I agree with you. I do agree with you. There's like a lot of things, and there's like, even like if you think about like big companies, like big companies, they are not like, when there's like a very regulated market, it's going to be hard for you to just say like, oh yeah, just I vibe coded this thing. And because then the CISOs and like all the security folks are gonna sit down and they're gonna say, so where are the checks and balances here? And people are like, oh yeah. So I don't know, I guess we'll see. 60 UPS, I think still 60 UPS. I forget like how do you get that, but there is a command that tells you like UPS. Check UPS in Factorio. There's like a command. What is that? If is use F4 and show time usage, like F4, show clock, I think. No, it's not clock. Show FPS. Yeah, there you go, right there. 60 UPS and FPS. I have a beast of a machine. Oh, also, this is my base, right? if we were lower than 60 with this base, like, my friend, we would have a problem on this computer. You think LLMs are going to be just a different keyboard or auto complete? I don't know. Like, there's a lot of push, but like, I feel like that a lot of that push, and like, this was dumb. I don't know who did this here, but it just looks dumb. Oh my god. Rotate you. And that one. Ugh. I know nothing about this mod. You know nothing about this mod? You're about to go for a wild ride then. This doesn't make sense. I need to fix this. But to fix this, I will have to change this arithmetic combinator. But alright, so what is this mod all about? There is a cube that runs around here. It's right now, it's over there. It's like it's blowing. You see it there? And this cube is needed for a lot of operations. So you need power, you need a cube. Cube is the only fuel you have for power. So the cube needs to go here. But what happens is that after it uses his 1 gigajoule battery, it just has to be refreshed. So there's need to be a refresher here. And there are other ones that, like, for example, this one, you need to provide a cube plus matter replication gel plus steam so you can get some basic matter units. This one, same thing. This one needs fuel, so it needs the cube itself to be put inside of this. And when the cube is put inside of this, voila, there you go. It just produces what it has to produce. So the main thing with this mod pack is you need to maximize the time your cube is being useful versus the time that is not. So like if he's just running around like whatever loop or the way you decide without doing anything, like you're kind of wasting time because the cube has always to be doing something. And right now you'll see that the cube's next stop is going to be the basic contemplation cards, which is basically there. And they just do the cards and then they just move on to the next thing. Right now it's asking for steam. So it's doing steam, and when it finishes, now it goes to the rare earth minerals. In rare earth minerals, here they are. It will come all the way here and it will be using the furnace. It will be used in the furnace. So you see, like it's using it, and now it's gonna come as a depleted mod, and it goes all the way over there to be refreshed. So the main thing with this is a oh my god, I forget the name of the mod. What's the name of the mod? Wow, my brain is derping right now. FACTORIO. There you go. FACTORIO kind of map. You can see like FACTORIO there, like on the factories. A lot of these factories are from FACTORIO, so that's what kind of it looks like. One thing that I don't like is the fact that you cannot see the science that you need to do. So it's there's not even an option for you to enable that, to show it for you. So that is fun. But it's pretty interesting, like all in all. This is what we have right now. We're producing, this is already our third version of our factory. We started very small down here, and then we upgraded a little bit. So we started up here, I think, or something like that, and then we upgraded to this that looked somewhat like that, but it had like a wider loop, and now we have a tighter loop. But there's a problem on these two machines. And I've seen these two machines, and I think we might be able to see it right now. The cube is inside, but there's not enough refined earth metals. So if there's no refined metals here, then this should not be here, right? Like the cube. Can I take the cube out? No, I cannot take the cube out, right? From the moment that the cube is inside, there's nothing you can do. So there's a problem on this validation that checks if the rare earth metals are being or should be produced next. Fun. Do you know about FACTORIO Fun mod? I don't think so. What mod is that? So in the meanwhile, just to show, like, this is our priority system that we have. So for example, the priorities run from right to left, and the first one that it finds, the first one that that is triggered, it will become the priority that comes out over here. I gotta search it. It's pretty fun. Okay. Okay. I'll search it. I'll search it later. So basically, like, the thing that is more important is steam. We need to make sure that we have enough steam to run around, and then this matter replication gel, because it's like the base for both basic matter and this, our n-dimensional widgets. And the way this works, so like the red signal brings data in. So as you can see right now, it brings us totals of how much we have each one of the things there. And then it brings us signals. So for example, we need rare earth minerals, we need tar, we need tar because we haven't started going into tar, but we need B and we need N. And B, I don't even know what B is. Who needs B? It's basic materials. There you go. So those are all the things that we know that we need. And if we go here and we say, no, so the letters, it's not what are needed. It's, is the machine ready to receive the cube? Basically, that's it. Okay. So for example, the machine for basic materials is ready to receive the cube because it has all the materials that it needs. And in this case, this one is pretty easy because it's fluid, so it's like done, right? But it shouldn't be ready to receive, and it's not. As a matter of fact, it's no longer ready to receive because it has stuff on the outside, on the output. But this one in particular, the way we're doing this, because you cannot connect to these factories, which is, I think this makes the mod much more complicated. The fact that you cannot just touch the factories to know like how many things they have inside. So you need to always do some math to get this going. Like for example, here, we need to count how many go in and how many go out, so that we make sure that let me just invert this. And Can I... Let me see. Can I do... Boop, 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 boop. Okay, so these are putting on the outside, which is inside. Okay, cool. There you go. That's fixed. Ratio mod compatible. Oh. Did you put a mod? Okay. Let me put it in the browser. Oh, the page is cannot be found. Let me search fun. Is it called Fun Mod by Mr. Smoothie Human? 100 cursed gameplay changes, such as replacing small electrical poles with big ones, causing coal to burn into fish. Okay, that's hilarious. Ratio mod compatible. I don't know. Ratio? What do you mean? Ratio mod. What is ratio mod? Is ratio mod like a mod? Trying to find to see if there's anything at a small radio. Did I miss? No. It might not be the true name. A second. Okay. So like the problem that I have, I think, is that so the way I'm calculating this is I'm adding whatever I input and I'm subtracting whatever I take out, right? So that's basically how this is kind of working. But I think that if there's things around here, we might be on 1,000. Like the number that we get from this thing here is going to be higher, right? So I think we could make this better by just removing some of these inserters, removing the amount of inserters that are inserting. And I think that we have the same problem here, but right now that's not really a problem because we have like a ton of like rare earth stacked here, so we're not gonna stop here. The main problem is just now this one. So I think that's going to be it. And this side we have a little bit of a mall being built up there. We have green ships being built up here, and we have some sciencing down over here. So right now we have enough science to go around by the looks of it. And we need to start going and looking into tar. Like keeping an eye out on this and see if there's anything that we can do, because like now this is going to be somewhat the same problem. We'll have somewhat the same problem here, but the output is going to be liquid, so the output is going to be instantaneous, so that is not a big deal. All right, what do we want to do? We want to make sure that if we have so let's get this going. Let's break this and make you go to the right. Output to the right if the cube is that one, right? Or else it just... Can I do... Are you needed for something? No, you're not, right? Cool. So this one we can just move you all the way into here. And this one is going to go over there. And we want to make sure that we connect over here. Does this is going to spend it, right? So because that's going to spend it, we are going to make it, I guess. But right now, I don't think it matters much. So we can just turn you around and say that I want you to just take out the dormant cube. And just put it here, I guess. There you go. And I think we should be in a good spot. Now, the only thing that we need is to put a... let's put here one of these friends and connect you. Do I not have these pipes? No, I don't, because I don't have stone. But there's stone somewhere near, isn't there? Okay, there's no... We're not producing enough stone. Which I guess is okay. Okay, one of these. Oh my god, sorry about that. Stop that. No, no, no. Okay, let me untime you out. Ban user, timeout user. Come on, Nightbot. Nightbot. Let me just fix that up for you real quick. Oh, what happened? You shouldn't... Oh, no, you should... Let me just add you here. Cool. Okay, you should not get timed out again. But unfortunately, I'm having a trouble to untime you out. Oh, maybe from this one. Let me check, let me check, let me check. Interesting. I cannot see your messages, Extante, on the chat. Let me just refresh. I can only see Nightbot's messages. Oh, because you were timed out. Oh, man. Sorry about that. Unfortunately, I don't think there's much I can do right now. Let me see if I have users in chat. Extante. And... Oh, you are timed out, but I think you might not be able to write stuff up. But you're not blocked, and I cannot remove your timeout. Can I? Oh, there you go. And timeout. There you go. You've been removed from timeout. Sorry about that. My chatbot is, like, the Nightbot is being a little bit obnoxious here. So lonely. Okay. So let me just get another set of these pipes. Okay. And I think I can just connect you here to there. And for right now, I can just connect these pipes. All right. What just happened? Like the screen was vibrating. I have no idea. So I'm going to bring my power like over here, not for the power itself, but to calculate the amount of tar that we have. It was horrible. I'm so sorry about that. Nightbot sometimes goes over the top. Okay, you friend. So you are in these two, and this one is going to be that. And this is going to be a green cable to this side. And this friend here, we are going to do tar and T for tar. And it's going to return gelatinous tar. And less than 2000, I guess. Cool. So T is not 1. It's not equal to 1 because there's no input. But I can provide input to you. There we go. And now, what is green? Green is tar, gelatinous tar. And this one, so this is like a bad thing here where I need to put everything by hand. I don't like that, but... Okay. Tar. If tar is bigger than 0. There we go. He's trying to get tar, but there is really no tar yet. So let's add another condition, and it is if tar, it is bigger than 0. And there is. And now it's going to go through the top. There we go. And I think we're gonna be doing the first tar. There we go. Okay, there we go. And we have 15,000 tar. There we go. And we made our first tar. And why did we need a tar? I forget. I forget why we need a tar. We need a tar because we needed... Oh, look, we can do these contemplation cards with replication gel, which is pretty good. But it needs calcium as well. But I think it's going to be... It's going to do more. But for right now, I think we're good. Let me just... Let's do maybe the car since we don't have a lot more to do. Sand dilution. It disposes of sand by mixing it with water. And I'm assuming this is going to... Oh no, I wanted to go this path, right? Like, so I need the red chips. And I need red chips. I need this one. Bottled consciousness. Okay, maybe this one. And robotics. Cool. So let's get this going. And gelatinous tar. So gelatinous tar converts itself into refined tar and essential oils, the two of them. And then we need refined tar and essential oils to make unstable gas, to make elbow grease. And I needed elbow grease because I want to do the bulk inserters. So I need an advanced engine. And the advanced engine requires elbow grease. So that's it. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Right? Okay, so oh, I forgot about that. Choops. There we go. So this one should be ready. It will get the things that it needs. So there's no tea coming out. So there we go. All right. So let's start preparing the next thing. And the next thing that we want maybe to kind of automate is this one, but we need glass and bricks. Is glass coming into our lives yet? Doesn't look like. We have stone, we have this one. And I think we can bring glass down. And I think I had glass somewhere here. Let me just go get some... let me go get some... Can I make just a couple of these lights so I can see a little bit better? And all y'all as well. Belts. That's what I said. Okay, if I just give you a little bit of light, you should be able to see that one doesn't have anything, so you can go there, there, and there, then there, and then there. All right. At least this looks a little bit better, even though there's no radars right now, if I'm not mistaken. So it is going to be hard to see anything nevertheless, but there we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. So was glass not here? Oh, there you go. There you go. We have glass here. And we want to come somewhere next to this. And there we go. Nice hub. Thank you so much. It is going just a single lane at a time. I'm not building for quantity here right now. And this is going to be like the last thing that I can put in this hub, I guess. Can I jump you? I can definitely jump you. All right, so we need glass somewhere. And what else do we need? We need glass, we need rock. You know what? Maybe I can just do stone and glass in the same belt. That sounds like a thing that we can do. So if I just turn you around here and make you go up and then there, it's too big. Okay, let's jump you then from here to there and from here to there. There we go. And then you can come this way and you can go there. There we go. We have glass in one side of the belt, and the other side of the belt we have stone. So we wanted to do what? These chemical plants. So we need green ships and we need pipes. So it has to be on the left side of the world. Am I bringing stone somewhere? Here. There we go. So we can do another one of these, and you're going to be doing this, friend. So that means that you're going to pick it up from here, and eventually maybe you can just pick it up from over there. I'm not following strictly the convention here for the bus, but in this case I think it's fine. I think it's fine. There's other things that I believe we're going to have to think more in a second. So there you go. You can jump. I can jump you here. There we go. And I think we're good. So we have everything that we need. Yes, we do. The only thing that we don't have is glass coming all the way here. So let's bring glass up. Oh, I have glass. There we go. So let me just put everything inside. I'm going to just output you out over here. And let's say two stacks. Maybe that's enough. And let's give you some rocks. And I got you all the glass that I have. Yes, there we go. Okay, let's think about this. If we go into like this unstable gas, we'll need to be like unstable gas. Sulfuric acid feels like a different thing. And then we have the elbow grease. So these two will come out of this processing. Okay, so let's see. Every 6 seconds, we produce 240 refined tar and 160 essential oils. And of course, for this one, we need the inverted. We need half of the tar and double the amount of oils. No, the same amount that it comes out. No, it's 160 and 160. 200, 320. Okay, these ratios are not even cool. Okay, so what if we do our petrochem up here? Sounds like a plan. Let's make the petrochem a little bit further away. So I think we will need this. Okay. F. There. Is not F. C? C? No. F. Rotate. X. No. V. V. There we go. So these two will come out as one. This will come out like the typical thing that we normally do. We need a bunch more of these pipes. Did I end up building those pipes? No, because I'm not bringing any stone. Am I bringing stone here? Doesn't look like it. Okay. Let's break some of this. Okay, we are... forgot the social media thing. Dang it. Okay, let me just do the social media pretty quick. Post. Click. This is X, please. Don't forget to press the buttons, like, subscribe, follow, all those nice things, and share with your friends so we can build our community here. And I forgot also to get myself live on Blue Sky. Wait, what is this? This one. And it's going to be till around that. Cool. All right. Okay. Thank you so much for your help. Okay, so we were breaking this down. Okay, so we can do a car now. Eventually, one day, we'll be able to. Okay, so it's maybe too much. Let's get ourselves some of these friends. Okay, all of them. Oh, there we go. And for right now, I think we're good. Let me just get some more of these ones here. So, like, the elbow grease feels a little bit like we might not need like a lot of it. Oh, I need at least 2 more pipes of this. Okay, so let me just get 1 over here and 1, I guess, over here. And you, friend, are going to go from over there to over here. Cool. And you can connect on this side. All right. Awesome sauce. This side, that side. There we go. And now we are going to start doing some of the other stuff. And I think definitely we need to do both unstable gas and... oh, sorry. And elbow grease together, or else I think we're going to be in like a bad spot. But I don't know what we are going to be doing with that one yet. So I think I'm going to do... where are the chemical plants? So let's move you a little bit further. I don't know if there's beacons or something, but let's put you here and maybe let's get you over to here. So you are going to be doing elbow grease and V. And you are going to be doing unstable gas and V. Okay, looks good. So in the end, we need you to connect to the bottom. Like so. This will make it easier. And you are going to connect to this side. And something like that. Cool. Connect, connect. You go out. And you go out a little bit. And you connect here, connect there, and connect these two. I'm gonna copy pasta this one to over here. Okay. Oh, I don't have any more pipes. Sadness. The sadness of the lack of pipes. Okay, are you connected? Not yet. You need a little bit more help. And let's give you a little bit more help. Alright, so that is looking okay-ish. I tried Alchemy Factory. Yes, I did. I tried Alchemy Factory and I thought maybe I can play that on stream, but at the same time it's like it has been a minute and I've been trying to see, like trying to gauge what like people's interests are, to see if it makes sense for me to do what makes more sense for me to do while I'm streaming, right? But yeah, so it was like I played for a little bit. I didn't play for too long. I think it was an interesting game. How can I put this? I had fun while I played it, but I just see like the initial like missions and so on, and it looked like it had potential. I liked it. I think that is interesting, but like there's like a couple of things that are a little bit strange, like that catapult to throw things around and things like that. I think it's like an interesting mechanic, but at the same time, it's a little bit on the strange side. I don't know. What do you think? The money-based input. That's fair. Like I felt like that I've seen people like struggle with a game. I got like this feeling that people were struggling with the game when the game came out, because like there was not enough money or something like that, and that was causing them some pain. But I didn't see that happen when I was playing. It was pretty good. Wait for the cannons. Oh, there will be cannons. Interesting. Yeah, maybe I'll just give it a go. Like I didn't have time to play a lot lately because of like streaming and all these things that have been happening lately. I didn't have like a lot of time to put into the game, so okay. Are you correct? I think you are good. Okay, let's see. There we go. And I think that's it. And last but not least, you. There we go. And like I haven't had like a lot of time to put into a game that that was not like the games that I've been streaming. But one thing that I started playing recently again a little bit, just to relax, because like I was like in this moment in time where I was like, I'm not 100% sure what is going to happen next in terms of like streaming and so on, because unfortunately we're not getting like enough traction right now to pay the bills, and because there's no traction to pay the bills, somebody has to pay the bills, right? So I've been juggling other stuff and trying to see if there's any other thing that I can do to increase our income. But that might have to be, you know, just find a job and just reduce. Like, I already reduced the amount of hours that I'm streaming at this point because I was like having pretty like the latest, like our latest streams and stuff like that, they were like very little amount of people in the stream. So like, you know, when I say very little, I'm talking about like none. So I also like, I changed back to FACTORIO because it was something that I enjoyed more. Like I was playing Star Rupture, but not a lot of people were watching Star Rupture. Then Hytale came out and I thought like maybe people would be more interested in seeing Hytale. Maybe they were, but not in my channel. So in the end I was just like, okay, let me just go back to FACTORIO. I'll have some fun. I'll try to find something new and cool to do that I haven't done before. And that's where we are right now. Because like I've never played this mod. It's like pretty new to me. And it looked pretty interesting. And it touched a part of the game. It touched a part of the game that I haven't played with a lot. And that's circuits, right? And it's not always easy to play with circuits. Because they are like very finicky. And you have only a couple of options as well, so I decided to give it a go. Oh my god, this is perfect. It's like I did it on purpose, but I didn't. Look at that. It's making tar. And this is making nothing yet. Factory games are kind of a niche. Yes, they are. Like, I don't think like factory games per se are like a niche in itself. I think it's more like there's like a limited number of people that like to see it, so kind of that's like the definition of a niche, right? But I think that the main thing is that because of that, because there's like a certain type of people, there's like the market is pretty saturated, because not only us, but like there's a lot of like software engineers and stuff like that, but there are like other engineers that really love like this construction thing, and they like to go home and do construction, and then they also stream and so on. So it's just a lot of beginners. They are booming last year, and this, like, there's a lot of like factory games coming out, right? Like you have like Star Rupture that just like, I think it kind of came out of nowhere. You have like Alchemy Factory. You have, if you consider Hytale, it just came out as well. If you consider like a factory building game, it's like kind of a building game. There was what? There was some puzzle games that came out that I also played. Autonauts. Autonauts is like a cartoon that my kid watches. It's like some... Is that what you're talking about? I doubt that's what you're talking about, but... did not love it. StarCraft. Foundry. Oh, Foundry as well. There was like the other one. There was another one that was like a spaceship as well, that you built inside the spaceship. I forget what the name was. But that was, I think, more of like city builder. I forget. There was like the one on the moon. The one that you had to populate the moon, which he had like a factory and city building associated with it. Little rocket lab. Yeah, like there's like a lot of games that came out last year. I I feel like that the amount of games that have been coming out lately has been pretty crazy. It's a buggy game. Which one? The Rocket Lab? I don't think I played Rocket Lab, but by the sounds of it, it feels like somebody tried to do KSP again. There's again. Is that it? Little Rocket Lab. Okay, so we are building, we need more rock, and I need rock to go into the hub because I need to build like these undergrounds. Okay, let me just delete this from here. Autonauts? I don't know, like I didn't, let me see if I saw it. Autonauts. Oops, my bad. Oh, there we go. Autonauts. Autonauts. Oh my god, what is this? I didn't see this game. This game was released in 2019, man. What are you talking about? It has like 6 years. How is it buggy? Or did it come out like as did they like 1.0 the game or something? Yeah, I don't think I've ever played in this game. The graphics are very different. It's like people rave about the what is it, like factory? What is the name called? Factory City or something like that. No, town, Factory Town. People rave about the game. And they're like, oh my god, it's like one of the best automation games ever. I don't know, like I think it's like a graphics problem to me. It was never something that I looked at it and said like, oh, you know what, I want to play this game. I guess I might be more into I think I might be more into like more like realistic, I guess that might be it, the thing. Like when you have realistic, like in terms of graphics, like when you have like too much of like toon-like graphics, I think for me the game loses a little bit. And it was interesting because I was thinking about doing like a game that was like somewhat similar to this, to like Factorio and stuff like that, and I was like, oh, that's an interesting concept. But then like when you look at the art to me at least, like if we do something that's like more pixel art like kind of thing, I don't know, I have my questions. Stardew Valley, yeah, Little Rocket Lab is like Stardew Valley but factory. I think I saw some video of somebody playing this. Little Rocket Lab. Oh yeah, I saw who was it? Z? Yeah, I saw Z playing this a little bit. It didn't really call me as a game. Yeah, it definitely looks like Stardew Valley. It definitely does. Okay, let me just copy past the balancer. Let me just see the lanes width. I think we're good. So I can just bring you down to over here and let's go. really good though, except water pipe limitation, making a mod for it. You're making a mod for it? Good job. Good for you. I like people that when they don't like something, they just mod it out. Love it, because it allows me to play different types of games. Like, I started playing again, I started playing Money Factory. Do you know Money Factory? From, it's a mod for Minecraft, and basically it is Greg Tech, like the mod that everybody just goes bananas about, right? But made a little bit easier. Not that in a newer version of Minecraft as well. So, whoops. Okay, over here, go over there. And you can go over here, and then you can go over there. Like, I did already play Money Factory before. Like, I started it and I started building like I had like a big base and so on, but then I was like, I want to play something different that is not the games that I've been playing, and something that I don't feel like I have to stream at the same time. So, you know, Factorio was inspired by... Yes, I did. I know. I do know that. And it was like pretty good. It's the same way as like Vintage Story, right? Like Vintage, like a lot of games were born from people that wanted to do different things in Minecraft, which is kind of an interesting concept, because it's like Minecraft kind of created some sort of like revolution on the games, right? People just wanted to do Minecraft, but different. And it's pretty good for the game and for like everything else. Like, I don't know, like, I think I have said this before in the channel, like when Minecraft became a thing, I didn't like it. Like, I don't like the boxy world. And then the thing that I didn't like more was the fact that it was like so sandboxy, that was like, just do you, friend. And I sat down, like, I got my first Xbox in 2015 or something, like, no, 2012 or something like that. And I was like, it is like, and it came with Minecraft, and I installed it and I started playing it, and I played it for like 10 minutes or something, or 20 minutes or something like that. And then I was like, I don't know what I need to do, so I'm just gonna close it and do something else. Why is this all clogged in? Oh, okay. This happened. Okay. You were a big boy by then. Yes. Let's blame that on my age. But yeah, definitely that might have been a fact on but you can't play it. Yeah, I totally understand, because like it is pretty easy for you to just don't want to play a game anymore. Like, I think sometimes we play for so long. Like, for example, I have like 1,000 hours in Factorio. I have like 1,000 hours in Factorio, right? And there was a time where I played a lot Factorio. But then I couldn't do it anymore. I was just like, I need to do something else. I need to play something else. And sometimes you just need to kind of stop. To be fair. So I'm gonna put you here And I'm gonna do pipes over here because I think that this lane is going to be empty. Yeah, like not everybody can have like the big numbers, right? Like some of us have to be just have like the mediocre numbers, I guess. I don't know, but it is fun. It is fun, and it's interesting like to think about it as well, because like sometimes I think about like how many hours I have in Factorio, and then I think about it and it's like, do I even know how to play this game? Because I think like there were so many other things that I've never did. Like for example, I never did a lot of like logic and stuff like that because I didn't have to. So like there are like always feels like there's always new things to do. Hey Mika, how are you doing? I've been an MC player for 10 years and it's finally starting to get old. Recently got into Factorio and this might be the best game ever created. It might be the best game ever created, and I would agree with you. Like it is interesting because like how can I say this? Okay, I hope I don't need cards anymore. Can I move you one down? Okay, cool. And you're coming here. You can jump yourself. You can jump yourself. You can jump yourself. And you can jump yourself. There we go. So like, as I was saying, like Factorio, like, Minecraft, I really like, I don't like playing vanilla Minecraft. I don't like it. I feel like it lacks for me I think I need an objective to play a game. Like when I don't have an objective, if I'm just like doing like sandbox, it becomes to me a little bit boring, and it's pretty hard for me to just think, yeah, let's continue playing a little bit more. Let's be fair, that's the reality. I need some sort of structure. So like for example, when I play Minecraft, I play mod packs that have some sort of like a quest line, that have like some sort of like story associated with them, or else sooner or later I know I'm gonna stop playing with it. And I think like Factorio, I think I said this before, but like Factorio, it's interesting because like I do have like 1,000 hours on the game, right? But when I play the game, I played vanilla and I never launched the rocket. And I never launched the rocket. And then I finished one of the mods. Like I don't remember what was the first mod that I played after that, but then I just went and started doing like playing mods in Factorio. And after a little bit, I decided like, oh my god, like I have this game, I should definitely try to finish the game, the vanilla game, right? And then I eventually did finish the vanilla game. Like I launched my rocket, as well as like I kinda, let's say like I went like when 2.0 came out, I went to all the planets and so on, and I played like a couple of times. So yeah, but the mod that I think like I played Angels and Bobs mod for Factorio. It's huge. Like the mod pack is like, it takes forever to complete. And there was a point where I was almost done. Like to finish like the last thing that I had to do, right? Like almost done. And then I was like, I'm gonna craft everything that I need, the rest, so I can just finish this mod. And that's what I did. So I kind of finished the mod just by building like the last couple of things by hand, just putting the rocket parts or whatever it was like in its place and just launching the rocket. And that was it. And then I tried to play a little bit of like space exploration. No, yeah, space exploration. But space exploration was like, it was a different beast. It was more complicated, and that's when like the idea of like multiple planets came out and so on. Okay, how is this going? Good. I should bring in like another line of this just to make sure that I can have a consistent output of glass and stone. But to be fair, like glass and stone are just for this, right? And stone, I'm complementing it from here, so it's not a problem. Glass, I'm just having a trickle, but it's okay. You love space exploration? Space exploration is pretty good. Like, I love the concept of, like, there are a couple of things on space exploration that I'd love to see in Space Age. Like, the cannons. I love the cannons. I think the cannon, the mechanic of the cannon, it's like, it's awesome. It's like an easy way for you to just move things between planets. You just shoot them instead of you having to have like a ship going back and forth. Okay, we can say like, oh yeah, but it's more realistic to have a ship moving back and forth and so on. It's like, yes, but it's very hard to automate like everything. While with the cannons, you could have signals just shooting stuff around, right? And it was, I think it was a pretty cool thing. Okay, how is this going? This hasn't stopped working yet in some time, so that's good. And I wanted to do a couple of these friends. Oh, I needed some pipes. Yeah, that was it. Let me get myself some pipes over here, over there. And let's get like a couple of pipes. You'd improve the spaceship planet communication. Yeah, I think that's like a major, like I think that's like a major fail from I think it's a major fail from Space Age. Like I don't understand how you don't have communication between planets. Like I seriously don't understand how that is not something that they implemented yet. But maybe other priorities. Maybe they are like thinking about the next game, or they are something of, I don't know, like another game that I played. Like it is pretty strange. Like I have like, what is it, like 300 hours or 500 hours or something on Workers and Resources Soviet Republic, right? And I feel like I played much more that game than these hours that I just said. But they released like 1.0. They sent out one expansion more, and they're like, okay, yeah, we're done. And it was like, we're going to think about like the next game. And I was like, why? But also I understand, like, you want to play, like, you as like an engineer or something, you eventually you want to do something else. That's not the thing that you're currently doing and that you've been doing. And I understand on that side of the equation, but at the same time, I just wish that they would revamp the game as it is a little bit more. But like, for example, one of the things that they don't have is the way they're like, you can't really mod it, so you cannot have like logistics and stuff like that more complex, because they don't have, the engine is not, it doesn't have like the capacity to, like, for example, for you to add more different types of resources and stuff like that. So and it was interesting, like the first time I've seen somebody play Workers and Resources, I looked at it and I said, my God, the game looks hideous. I hate the UI. I hate everything. Like, I was watching Raptor play it, and I was like, how can somebody play this game? And then I saw a little bit more and a little bit more, and then I was like, I'm gonna try the game. So I tried the game, and I really enjoyed it, like, out of the bat. And I was like, okay, that's the thing. But I also came in to the game when they did like a major shift to the game, where like previously it was more like a city builder where you just like plop the buildings and the buildings would show up and so on, and it became more like a logistical challenge after that, because they added a mode that according to them, that's what they always intended to do, that would what? They changed the mode like where you just build the building. So you need to transport like your lumber from like with a truck from one place to the construction site. You need to transport the people there to build it and so on. Like, and that made the game that was just like a basic city builder into like a logistical problem. And I really enjoy that part. So Captain of Industry. I cannot explain you why, but I think I have exactly the same problem with Dyson Sphere, and like some people are just gonna beat me up. I never was able to get into neither Captain of Industry, neither Dyson Sphere. I don't know. There's something about the games that like I start playing it, but I'm like, I don't know. Like I have like a couple of hours in both of them, but I don't have an explanation. I don't have a good explanation for the why. Game's very good. What are you talking about? I'm not saying that the game is bad. I'm not saying anything about the game. I'm saying that me personally, I was never able to get into the game. Like, I don't know what it was. Like, I like the terraforming. I think the terraforming on Captain of Industry is pretty good. I like the concept, the way they made it, the way everything works together. I think it's pretty good. But I was never able to sit down and just play like a 20-hour game on it. Like, I don't I don't know why. But that's what it is. And I tell you, like, I like it. The workers, the trucks. The game is bad. Nah. Oh man, I don't know, like it is an interesting game, but like for some reason I can't explain it. Like I don't have like a good reason for me not being able to just enjoy more of the game. Cerebral substance, and that is done with matter application and environment. Oh wow, this is a different level of complexity here. Shoot. How can I even do this? She'll cry every day for my poor choices. Possibly. But to be fair, I don't think that's true. I don't think that's true because she was one of those moms like, you're gonna be forever on your computer. What are you doing? Like, one day you'll be married to your computer and stuff like that. And I was like, maybe. And then look where we are. Like, I became a software engineer, and basically I spend my day in the computer. Some people think that Timberborn is hard. I feel like when I started playing, I had a hard time in the game. But then it was not. So I don't know. I like Timberborn. I think Timberborn was pretty good. But once again, like I have a problem with sandbox games where you just build, right? Like you're kind of build to make it bigger. Like there's like some progression on it. Like you build like because you have like you don't have like a tech tree, but you have like somewhat of like a tech tree just to evolve. And like I always found myself in a point on the game where I was like, I don't know what else to do or like what to do next. Like I don't know, like I prefer like my game experience to be a little bit more catered than what Timberborn provides. Yeah. All right, so what were we doing? Motors, these motors. We need this and we need... Do we have everything in the bus? We do. And we can make it, I guess, over here. And this, the only issue is that these motors, I don't know what... So these motors are needed for this. And for what else? I'm assuming like for the car that I've seen that you need them for the car. Right. Either for the car, there's like these personal batteries, which I need some batteries for. So if I selected you, I need rare earths that come from the right. I need motors and I need green chips that come from the left. Okay, I think it's fine. I think it's fine. I'm just going to put you here. And then I'm going to go here and you are going to be doing the green inserters, which is kind of what I want. After getting paid for sitting at a computer all day, you want to get paid for games all day. Poor mom. Yes. Yep. Definitely not happy about it, but what are we gonna do, right? There's not much we can do right now. I guess I made my decision a couple of years back. Okay, I'm going to turn you maybe this way. I could just turn you that way, right? And like you can collect from here, and then you need a big friend to go over there. No, I was thinking like that I need two places to put them. Wait, I can do it's in this side. This one needs motors and needs white chips. And this one also needs the metals that will come from this side. If we bring you over here and over there, and I can get one of these friends to go there, and you can go over here. Like one thing that I miss from Bob's and Angels is it was like their side loaders, like the inserters that you could decide where you wanted to for them to deliver. These ones just go back and forth, right? But the other ones you can configure where they pick from and where they put it down, right? And like I really like those inserters. So okay, people say like, hey, yeah, but that makes them OP. And are you not playing the game to have fun as well? not only to like be a very hard game that you just spend all your time on. Oh. Oh, wait. No. I could do this, but there's no real way for me to get in here, right? So let's do the thing where we push you from here to over here. Over here. And we do turn, go up, go up. Oh, it's right here. Look. Look at him. Right over there. Look at it. That's great. And now we can just put one of these up here, another one over there. We can, not over there, but over there. Something is wrong. What do you mean by something is wrong? Are you talking about in general, in life? There we go. Ah, awesome sauce. Factory is looking sexy. You have to be a little bit more organized for this one, I guess. But like when I started this gameplay, I was like, I'm not going to make spaghetti. I'm going to do the best things. I'm not going to make like any kind of spaghetti. I'm not going to do like any of those craziness. And then spaghetti started happening, and there's like strangeness. Like I think it's a little bit less spaghetti right now. This bottom part here, that was spaghetti like all over the place. Bestagons, the Bestagons are not here, and I don't like the concept of having trains with the kind of game of mod that this is. It just confuses me, because like, how do you transport if you need a cube for a bunch of things? You don't want to be having like outposts, right? You want to have like everything as concentrated as much as you can, except like, for example, like for like these to collect resources. That's different, right? But yeah, so I don't think we're gonna have Bestagons here. So I'm saying right away, I'm sorry about that. I know that everybody was very excited. They wanted to see the Bestagons again. But not right now, I guess. Okay. I don't want to... like, I want to supplement the stone. What is happening? Am I not consuming enough stuff? Am I producing too much? What is happening? That is strange. But it is, well, like, it's the first time I see that much, so many things stop there. To see me try what? What would you see me try? What do you want to see me try? Okay, let me check. So what's the next thing that we want to build? Oh, we are trying to build these things so we can finally have a resemblance of like the things going in. Okay. Okay, let me get all the way back here. We want to upgrade the outputs of all of these. Ah, much better. Much better. Now we can make full belts coming out. Look at that. Craziness, huh? Craziness. Let's update all these friends out. A circles base? Yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen. Free chat. Oh, I didn't see like the try circles this run. Like when I read that message, like I was in my head is like, I don't try to circle what? What do you want me to circle? Like I don't get it. Now I did. Now I do. You want me to do circles? I'll think about it. I will think about it, but I don't think so. Because like, mainly because we are like, the way this works, like, to be fair, I was, while I was talking, I was looking at the intro. You've seen the triangles base. I don't know. I think it's possible, right? Like, it's not too crazy. The only problem is that the amount of space that you lose, because the majority of these buildings, they have like 2 ways for you to put them, right? Like you can put them like this or you can put them like that. What is happening here? Why is the cube here? What is happening? Oh! Oh, blacklists the used. There you go. I was like, why is the cube outside? What has happened? Pretty triangle, really. Like, I feel like that because the majority of the buildings, they have like, you can be like this or you can just sideways them. I think you'd be losing a lot of space. Right? You just build a bus? Yeah. Like there was multiple times where I said, I'm not gonna build a bus. And then I realized that I have a bus. It's like magic. The naughty bus just appeared out of nowhere. Okay, so these, I think there was some sort of an issue here. When I upgraded, something got borked. Because these allow multiple filters, and maybe I had multiple filters, and this one only allows 1 filter. Nerd's gonna be stubborn. Yep. Okay, so what do I need to do next? Like that's my thing. So like the next thing that we need to do is kind of like the next science, I guess, right? And the next science requires calcium and go. Of course, I need the contemplation cards, right? Okay, so maybe let's push this so we can have like some progression. So you are here, which means that we will need to move this forward. Oh my god, stop walking! Okay, don't stop walking, you're doing great. Over here. And... okay, I have to reorganize all this. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, let me check. I can move this back a little bit. Maybe here and here and here, so it's just easier for everybody. And you can just jump from here to over there. Yes, you can. And you are going to go down. And you're just going to jump. I'm going to jump you from here to there. And you are going to just go. There we go. There we go. Hydroneer. It just got rich, bored, pretty fast, but it's a lot of fun. I've seen it, and I'm assuming that I will have the same problem as I said before. I don't think there's like a progression on it, right? There's no like story or something. I've seen it. I enjoyed watching other people playing it, but I feel like that I will like felt a little bit sandboxy. So I think I very quickly I will lose my willingness to play, I guess. But I don't know. What do you think? Have you I'm assuming you played it before, right? Okay, if I just change you to give you some calcium. Yeah, there's some special missions. It says some objectives. Yeah, that's what I thought. It's like, I don't mind in itself, but at the same time, I don't know. Oh my god, this is going to be all... It's going to be hard. So I'm assuming that... What is this? A synthesizer as well? A synthesizer, yes. So this one will need calcium. So can I just route calcium all the way down on this side? Maybe I can. So do we need these cards right now? I don't think we need these cards right now. We're doing science, so... Did I... Isn't this supposed to... Isn't this supposed to, I don't know, like, balance my lines? This side and this side. It should. And there's no point in mega scaling your vegetables because it's just the same mechanisms and it takes ages to get stuff. I see. I see. Unless you cheese a bit, but I didn't feel like it was worth it. Okay. Like I've seen some people play it. Never played it myself though. Okay. So calcium, I have calcium up here. So I could just bring calcium on the side. Can I have a little bit of calcium on the side, please? So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. These go up. Or there. And down. And let's bring calcium over here to this side. I'm going to feed calcium in through here. Like 1, 2, 3, 4. I think this might be enough. Yeah, Josh played it pretty good as he blew the game popularity. Yeah, I've seen... Who did I see play it? Real Civil Engineer? Was it him? Or City Planner? No, Real City and Really Civil Engineer. That's who I saw playing it. And it like the game in itself is like it's not. It's interesting, right? Like but the fact that it doesn't have any thing, you know, like that there's no. The fact that there are no like missions to play or whatever, right? Like it just, to me, it just makes it a little bit less attractive. And here. Okay, and G. Oh, G. So I want... Is G okay? I think G might be okay. And we want to make sure that G gets zeroed in. We want to bring some of this juice here. And how? What's the easiest way for me to bring it? I guess from here. Like so and like so. There you go. What did I say I was not gonna do? Voila. Here we are. You are going to be this. And it needs steam. Of course it needs steam. Why wouldn't it need steam? Of course it needs steam. Like, I didn't see it. Right? Like, that was good. That was great. I loved it. Everybody clapped in the end. And it was awesome. Ah, my God. This one. So it needs... No, it receives water and produces steam. Okay, that is bonkers. Main Mogul or something is based on it. Yeah, like Mind Mogul. Like I've seen people play Mind Mogul as well. And I have had exactly the same reaction to it. Okay, let's see how can we make this happen. So this friend, if we do it like this, it will have to receive. We have, so steam comes out on this side, right? I think like the easiest solution for us is this, where we get the matter over here, we get steam out over here, and we get water on this side. Yeah, I feel like that might be the best scenario here. Okay, so let's do some calculation here. How many do we produce at a time? We are going to produce 100 cards at a time. Oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. So if that's the case, we just provide 50 calcium. So as long as we have more than 50 calcium, I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to block them. And I think that I will need this one spot. So sorry about that. Connect you there. And connect you over there. I will have to move this piece of infrastructure to the side. Yeah, so let's move. Like I was using this to make some stuff, but I don't think I need it anymore. So I can make it. I can move you to here. There we go. And I can just do this. And this does... I don't need this anymore. I can connect... there, there, and there. Oh, and I'm missing this one here. That's a buffer? Yes, sir! I'm using the buffers to decide if I want to, like, for example, right now we have 14 in the buffer, and I use the amount that is in the buffer to make sure that, like, to decide if I want to do, if this is the thing that I want to be building right now. Okay, there's something wrong here. I know the meaning of buffer. Like, I'm using the buffer just so I can count. I'm not saying that's the reason, the only reason I'm using a buffer. How is this not making the basic like this? What is wrong? Something is broken here. No, this one. B is not on. To count what? I'm using it to count how much we have to decide if I want to build more or not. That's what I'm doing here. Okay, there's something wrong in here. Okay, let me... Okay, this was a problem that I was anticipating that I could have. Like, I don't think I need to count this anymore because now we have 1,000 here, but now we have like these mega powerful inserters. No. I'm not storing them just to see like to I'm not storing them like to absorb any kind of bursts of needs. What I'm doing is count like throughput. What I'm doing is I'm just making sure that, so what I'm doing is I only do basic matters if I don't have enough matters in the system. So I need to have some matters, basic matter in the system. And the way I'm doing that is using these buffers. That's how I'm making how I'm doing that calculation, right? So right now, for example, this one here, I have these 3 buffers that are just collecting here and they are just being used as a counting mechanism, because if I have less, excuse me, I have less than 1,000 or whatever basic matters in my chests, it means that the system needs to produce more. So that's the main thing here. Yeah, this was something I was afraid, is that this when we are doing like stacks, that the math might not be 100% accurate, and that is like a problem. So you friend, I think I can convert you into the new type, right? I shouldn't have, right? I just go back. So this is not counting because I forgot to tell them to pulse, and there's going to be something that is going to enable them. Okay, they are going to pulse now. That's good. You kind of got it. Cool. So this is the juice. Now here is going to be the steam, which you will have to snake around over here and then over here and then here and then over there and over there. Cool. So steam comes out from here, and I need to jump also. So another thing that I was thinking was just like the other option would be just to make sure that I have something in this belt. That's another option as well. But I didn't go that route. Oh shoot, I'm passing already the... Oh, the water. Like if steam is already here, but then I would have to move water or something over there. Yeah. Okay. So like if that's the case, I just need to go over here to water. Water is in this side. Water and water. Cool. So there we go. Okay, now the thing that I want to know is these are what cards? What's the thing called? Basic content cards. Okay, this is going to be hard because I have another B already. So if I just get this going. If I just upgrade these two, I think I should be good. Upgrade these two and make them not. Make them use a filter and it's just whitelists to be the cards. Okay, I don't even know how this didn't break before, but that's okay. I guess this is going to be pretty quick. And if we have 50, we're going to cross it back. You're already crossing it back. And if G is bigger than, where's the letter G? Is bigger than like 100. Stop if G is smaller or equal. Okay, there we go. So G is going to be counted now, and that should be good. This will come in and just math the G. And then you connect from here to over here. And you're going to say basically if G is bigger than 100, like bigger than 50, I want to send... Was I already sending a signal? Let me check. So the cards... Are you the cards? Nope. Are you the cards? No. Are you the cards? Nope. Oh, I was not checking the cards yet. I was not putting the cards anywhere. Oh, the cards are back here. The cards are like list priority. If I have less than 100 cards, you see like this amount that I'm counting? That's basically what I'm doing. And making sure that C cards, it's equal to 1. Do we already have a C coming in? What is this? N T R B. No C's coming out along, so that's good. So C it is. Cool, so that's good. And if this is true, you were gonna send C equal 1. Awesome sauce. And now we just need to connect red to okay. Oh, I can connect it directly there. Cool. There we go. And you, if we want to, do you want this to be on if cards are on? Okay, so that's great. I think I got it. I think I got it. And this one. C is 1. And we have 104. There we go. Oh, but I don't have a reset signal. Oh, shoot. I need some sort of like a reset signal as well. That's basically what I did up here. So... And... not 1. Okay, there we go. And what we're gonna do is what? This one here. Connect you to the back. And this is going to count. Or maybe cube. Where's the cube? Okay, there we go. And that should be good, and it will reset. So if it resets, we need 50, not 100. Inside. Okay, there we go. 50. This game is a button for the player RT. What do you mean by RT? Oh, reset. For the reset, for example. Like this I needed more I needed more wires. I need more color of wires at this point. That's the main thing that I need. Oh, now this is stuck here. How is this stuck? How is this green? Oh, you know what? Apparently you need to put something here. According to this, you need to put a signal. That's crazy. Craziness. And this is going to be a problem, so let's change this to be red there. Let's change this to be green here. And let's change green to come from here to over there. Alright, so no, nothing of the sorts, and now we're good. Okay, this should be good. And now you're connected to the correct thing, and you should be getting cards done in no time, I guess, if there's a need for it. For right now, we need materials like rare earth materials. Cool. So the next thing that we wanted to do is this cerebral subtract. And that is done with a dormant under ultra dense cube. Okay. Okay. How can we make this though? So if we did that... Oh, is this like juice as well? What is happening here? Oh, this is juice. Ooh, interesting. I like it. I love it. I'm producing the liquids all on top, right? Okay, here. And now that I'm thinking like about this is I need to, one thing that I was planning on doing was to have like some sort of logic that controlled all of these inserters, all of these splitters, and maybe I'll have to do that now because I need to make sure that we get all the way back here with a bad cube, if it's the case for this to do the thing that it needs. But this logic is going to be a little bit harder because it's kind of the opposite of everything. Okay, let's try it. Let's try it. And I need... Oh, right here. Synthesizers. Come with me. Okay, one thing that it's not producing as fast as I would expect is this one here. It's really not producing as fast as I would expect it to produce, but... So the logic for this is... we will bring that juice from somewhere up here, and we're gonna put the juice back up here. You can get more for the 4 thingy. Can you? Oh no, no, you cannot. You can only have 1. Like the logic for this one is somewhat not complicated, right? It is just something similar to that, like so. This is going to be, you can only pick this cube, so, and you put it out. And then we will have something like that. And we will have to bring that juice over here, I guess. Over maybe here. It's gonna be too crazy. We'll see. What is... Oh, it has to be one up. It has to be one up. Okay, that was wrong for me. Okay, like so. And like so, and like so. Yeah, the main challenge of this mod is exactly the fact that you have one cube, and that one cube will have to be the one and all. Cool. How will you scale more extraction of the cube? I think the way you scale it would have to be with... So right now we're doing just like a circle, right? Oh. Let me just get some pipes. So I think the way you can scale this is just being smarter where the cube has to go. And I think that's the way you scale it. It's just like you need to find a way to send the cube to the correct place at any given time. And the quicker it moves from one place to another, the better. And I think that's the main, the gist here. We only want, like, the logic here, I think it's going to be simple. The logic is going to be, I'm gonna move you over here and connect the green wire over here, and then connect the red wire all the way from there to here. You can't reach? What about here? Cool. So the logic here is if I need the cerebral shenanigans, if the signal is bigger than 0, then we do the thing. Like a closed loop, smart cube circulation. Yeah, I think so. I think that might be the way to go. And maybe, just maybe, this should be reversed, just in case we need to double deep here. Okay, here, and you go all the way back. Cool. Okay, so this part here, I don't think it makes sense anymore. Let me just pass the cube. And one more, and down. And you go from here to... There you go. All right. And unfortunately, like, there's a lot of, like, places where the cube can go wrong. And you have to have the logic for all those places. Like, for example, you need the cube to go as fast as possible to come as fast as possible here. But not anymore, right? Like, if there's no need for it to... If the next thing that you're going to work on is going to be this one, then you need to really get more priority. You could set a priority system before checking quantity S. What do you mean? With bots, that will be easy. Will it though? It's going to be as difficult as it is right now. Like the main like for the cube, you can have like the you can have the bots just move the cube around to whatever it needs to go. Yeah, eventually. And by just enabling and disabling the blue chests, yeah, Yeah, I think that might be easier because it will be like less belty. But right now that's not really the case, right? But in the end, we want to make sure that we choose the correct up or down depending on the thing that we want to work on. So this one I think it's going to be like kind of simple. Like one problem. Okay, so like I need to be smart about this, I guess. Okay. Like I'm trying to think like if there's any logic that makes sense for it to move forward. So I think that the easiest thing here is going to be there's an ore as well, and if it's time for us to do cerebral, just come up, just go up. And then for the next one is going to be kind of the same. It will pick it up and put it down, and it jumps onto the next. I'm trying to do not have to think about the cube or where the cube is. I'm trying to make sure like what kind of cube we have. But I don't know if we have like an option. Because the problem is that I don't know if we have enough wires to connect all of these inserters without breaking other connections around. And the other thing I was thinking is like I could connect all these belts together, right? Like I could connect these belts. What if I did, let me just put something here. Like, how good are you if I connect you here and I say, read contents from all belts, all the belt. Like, in the end, I could just do this, right? Like I could just read all the belts, read all of it. And check to see, I've got the belts almost all connected. Okay, this one. Okay, let me just read all of it. Okay, are we missing any belts? We are missing that one there. Okay, I think we're good. So now we know exactly what we have in the belt. Every time use the cube goes back to the beginning, temp priority solution. The problem with that is that this one will need that the broken one, right? And the problem is that the priority isn't like they are kind of in the priority, but they are not anymore, like from left to right. So the first one that catches it, there's no first one that catches it because the priorities are being controlled over there, right? So this is where the priorities are being controlled, all of them. And like, for example, right now, I don't think it makes sense for us to have the priorities. Okay, you know what? We can connect this belt into a defense either... And maybe that will be helpful. Let's just give me a second. Let me think about this. So if I just delete you and then I just do this and connect this green wire from here to here, and if I say that there's a dormant cube, I want to output the cube is dormant. Is that okay? I think that might be okay. So in that is going to connect to over here. So now we have the signal of the dormant cube here somewhere. Sometimes if the cube is dormant. There we go, the cube is dormant, so we have the signal coming in. Which kind of means that if I just connect you to this one? Yes, this one. Is it this one? I think so. Oh. Got and put you down and connect green up. So if dormant cube is bigger than 0 and the juice is smaller than like 8,000. Instead of bigger than, use a range to keep it from being always requesting. What do you mean? How about a belt going to the needed machines? And instead of bigger than, what are you saying? Bigger than where? Okay, there we go. So we need this, but we don't have a dormant cube. And now it's almost like now I just need one belt to go forward and one to come back. But I need stops in the middle to just do something. So for example, what I was thinking was, so now if I have one belt that does this, and then what I need to do is I don't know, like, what's the best option here, but I think the best option would be to give it an extra one, like so. And then what I do is going to be here, here, and here, for example. And then this is going to go down, down, down. And so for each one of them, the majority of it is going to be that. Let me cut it. I can put it in here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to connect you from here to there. And what is going to set out is, oh, okay. By default, it goes left. And if the cube is dormant, go down. And then the only situation where we want the cube to be dormant is this, I think. Arrange like that. If 50% of what you want active until 100% or whatever percentage you want, that might also have the cube available more often. Build a buffer. Sorry, I did not understand what you're saying. Okay, so this one comes from the red and this one comes from the green. Okay, so for right now, this is what it would look like. I could make this a little bit smarter. I might make this a little bit smarter, right? Like we could eventually do something like this, or then for the first one, that would be if this is true, or if there is no cube and, for example, we need this. We want it to go to the right. So that way, the machine that is here, it will get the priority and it will get it back. So that way, at least like we have like a smaller, like a bunch of like bringing them things being brought back. Okay, let's see. So if I just delete all this, oof, this is going to be painful. Okay, delete. But this is going to make also like the checking for the cube location easier, I guess. So let me just try to delete that, delete this, and delete this and those two, and all the way back here and all the way back there. Okay, do we have this? No, let's put the cube here then. Let's not take the cube out unless there's a need for power. Okay. Wait, do you have bots? Yes, I do. I have these bots, that's it. I will have some bots eventually. Not sure when though. We might only have construction bots in this mod. Now that I look at it with a little bit more calmness. Okay, so you go all the way back. Oh, I only have one spot. I built this with 2 spaces, and 2 spaces is too small for that. Unless I update this to be when you get on bots on the go. Okay, let me just delete all that for right now. Doesn't really matter much right now. So if we have to make this in a single line, like so, I would have to bring this here, I guess. And same thing, but that. And when it is... Yeah, I think that might be it. Like the same design, but a little bit to the other side, I guess. Bigger jump for the combiner. Yep, that makes sense. And this can be, you'll have to be here. Now I just need to check that I have space for that though. But, and then the combiner can come right behind us. Okay, let's try this. Check if modular maybe. What do you mean modular? Oh no, I don't have like... Okay, so the next thing is going to be over here. So you are gonna go forward. Okay. And if we go down, you can go back here and then up. And over there. Cool. So the next set will be a little bit further and it can be over here. Okay, and you are going to turn yourself there. Cool. First, I mean, if the splitters will fit, I think they do, but my OCD hits you now. Yeah, they do fit, but not like in the best possible position though. Can you not just make a jump there? Like... like so. And you are gonna go jump all the way here. And then we'll have the same design, I'm assuming, somewhere here. Okay, that's over here. And you are gonna jump over here to over there. Never mind, little... Okay, sounds good. Okay, so for right now, it doesn't really matter. There we go. Cool. So now we just need to connect all of these friends. So you to you, I guess. And you're going to be pools for all of it. Okay. And then we need to connect this one. And this is going to be... There we go. Okay, so I can do instead of that, I can make it maybe better. If I just jump you to here. And then to... it's a little bit too big. Here. And then to here again. So if I copy you and paste you and paste you and paste you, I should have everything on the top. Now I just need on the bottom. I just need on the bottom. Bottom. There we go. And voila. I think we have it all the way around. Cool. So that being said, we just want to connect the green wire here, the green wire there, the green wire here, and the green wire here. Goes back is by the most important machine. Yep. So this one here is, I want you to turn, I want you to continue to the left. So I want you to, okay, they need to connect as well. So let me connect you forward. And there we go. Oh wait, read the previous message, please. See what I mean? Then it goes back to be used by the most important machine. Okay. All right. Okay, I have an idea. I'm bad at reading. Like, what is there? Like, what do you mean by see what I mean? Then it goes back to the to be used for the next important machine. Is that the one message that you want me? You want me to read? Like, I don't understand. I don't understand. Okay, what I'm thinking here is, like, in order for it to go back to the most important machine, the machines need to be in some sort of like order, which they are not right now. And what I was thinking was, like, I could do some sort of like a priority. Gotta go back? How back do you want me to go? Like the percentages? If it's the percentages message, I did not completely follow what you meant there. You typed 3 message, you read 2. What? Just tell me, like, what message you're what? Lang inserter message. Which message? So, when you get the bots, bigger jump for the combiners, and I think that we talked about that, that's there. Check if modular, maybe. First, I mean, if the splitters will fit. I think they do, but my OCD hits. Merge the belts before the jump would be sexier. Merge the belts before the jump. You're saying, like, always use the... we can't because the long inserters do not have filters on them. So, unfortunately, we cannot. That's like a thing. The long inserters do not have filters. So, we cannot output from any of these machines with long inserters. Is this modded? I don't know. Is it modded? Yep. So only greens and blues have filters. All right, so here. And there's no power, but that's fine. So bigger or equal than 0. And in our case is, I will just pick you up and just put you down. And I think this is always going to be left. It's going to be like always go to the left, and I think that might be okay for right now. Boosh and boosh. Guess that might be okay. And if I just turn you, the machine, everything should be running again. Okay. So now this logic. If the cube is dormant and cerebral is needed, so I need the greens on both of them. Oh no, because I can bring a green over to here, can I not? I am not a fan of this situation here, but now if so, I want to go left if this is the situation, or if I want, if it is I want to send one. Oh, I think I need another one. Ugh. Okay, so like if we do just like the basic logic, like just the basic logic here, right? And there, and you are all good. You're all good. And then the only thing that we kind of need to transport, and this is already has the green on it. Awesome sauce. So one thing that I wanted to do is, if I wanted to make sure that it goes to... Okay, this is wrong. I want it to go if it is bigger than 1. And if this is smaller than 1. Right now is 0, so it should go... Okay, my bad. I want you to continue left. Yeah, or if the cube is on. So, why is this pointing to the right? Because of that. Okay, see you soon. All right, let's take a look here. So I want you to go, if it is green, it just goes around. Okay, so let me try like some logic here. If it is green and this is smaller or equal than 0, and or if it is green and this why is this not highlighted? Output signal. Let me just go a little bit to that side. Basic matter. Okay, there's no blue. How are these two? Oh no, I want you to go that way. Smaller. Okay. So something that I wanted to check is if it goes back, it continues. What's the next color? We don't have anything to do. There's nothing for it to do right now. So I wanted to check this one here to see if what happens if the cube is used. Okay, I have the cube now. Okay, let's wait for this to continue. I'm not doing science, so let's do some science while we're waiting. Robots, that. Now let's do this one, I guess. And for right now, I think it's enough. Okay, how is this going? Is there any signal coming out in green? No signals coming out on green. Okay, so right now this is pointing to the right because it's 0. Okay, that sounds great. So basic matter. This one has basic matter. Is pointing to that side. So if I just pick up the cube and just put the cube over here, it continues going left because it consumes the signal. Like this doesn't make any sense. That the signal gets consumed or not, or just I don't know what I'm doing. That's also an option. Okay, rare earth. Okay, and so now it's what color? Now it's that color. So let's make sure that this is copied here correctly. Awesome sauce. It's doing some of the things that we want. You should be good. Now all of this is true. So if I just copy this to here. And the other one that I need to add is cards. And this is that, and it's bigger than 0, and that our cards are smaller than 0. And it goes left. Okay, I think we should be good. That should make it more efficient as it is right now. We'll find out if it is or not. All right, so while this is doing the thing that we expected to do, did you ever... Okay, let me check if basic matter is coming in. Or not basic matter. Let's give ourselves this cerebral substance. And if it's cerebral substance is bigger than 0. Go. And the last thing that I need to do is make sure that whatever comes from the green here, if the Q is bigger than 0, then it outputs a Q out in red. All right, there we go. So rare earth right now. Okay. So n dimensionals first are gonna go first. Okay, so this is working. So basic matter is gonna go next. As soon as like that everything goes good here. Okay, so that one, this one is not set yet. Okay, so we can have, and we are going to remove, I think, this one. Okay, I want you to turn if this one is true. And also we want you to turn if this one is true, right? Okay. Like if this one is true. Okay, this is always on. What are you waiting for? Nothing is ready? Interesting. This one has 2000, but do we need more rare earths? I guess not. No rare earths coming in. So the next thing that's going to happen is rare earth. Eventually, if we get rare earths, right? So if this is bigger than 0 and... Okay, there's nothing there because there's no Q. Okay. Okay, so I don't understand why this is changing that. It goes right if it's 0. Oh, did I mess this up? So I want you to go left if this case is true, or if it is that. No, it has to be lower than, right? So I want you to go. What did I make here? I'm so confused now. So I want you to go left. I want you to go right in 2 circumstances. Is if there's a. I want you to go left if this is not true, that is not true, and this is not true, right? So if there's a good cube and there is no signal to go to the left, or oh no, wait, it's reversed, right? Like if there's a cube and there's a signal. Oh my god, I'm confused now. Okay, this will turn him left, and I don't want him to turn left. Why is he turning right? Because this signal is, in fact, smaller or equal than 0. There we go. That's my bad. Okay, cool. So these are all wrong here. Smaller or equal, smaller or equal. And okay, that might not be enough. I might need another system. Like these two are going to be true, right? This set is true here. Where is it? Where is the cube? The cube is right here. What? It went again inside? How did it has 2000? It cannot have 2000 on it. Okay, let's see. And dimension. Okay, thank you, Extante. Thank you for joining today. Okay, it's going left. It's going left because it's going to basic matter. Basic matter is going to go back. Okay, this one should go down as well. It was nice talking to you too. All right, let's think here a little bit. So we want these two to balance themselves out, right? Like, so the reason that we want it to go to the left is if it's this one or not these two, right? And then maybe I don't care that much, right? Because like this one is going to be already on. Because the way we're doing this is here. We're saying that if there's a cube, if the cube is broken already. So I don't care. Like, what are the reasons for you to go right instead of that? So instead of this, let's say, if the cube is depleted and So to go to the right is if we have a depleted cube and this signal is not on. It's like if this case, if you don't need it to go to the left, we want it to continue. We want it to turn right. Another reason for it to turn right is the cube is dormant and we need steam. We need steam bigger than 0. If we are in need of steam, we need to turn right if this is true, or if the cube is active and we need this, or if the cube is active and we need that. Okay, so these are the reasons for it to go right. Let's change the signals here. Smaller. So if this is bigger, this is going to be smaller, okay? Cool. So whoosh, whoosh. All right, so what's the signal right now? It needs steam. So it needs steam, it's going down. So steam, it's going to go right. The other reason, the next one here is if the cube is dormant, no, it doesn't matter if the cube is dormant or not. Like if we need this. Oh wait, like it doesn't really matter. As long as we need steam, if we need steam, we just go. It doesn't matter if the cube is dormant or not. So if we need steam, okay, let's go back to this one. If we need steam, just go to that side. If we need this one, we just need to go to that side. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Like the state of the cube only matters on the top one. If it is dormant and we want that. So if we continue here, and that the next one is if we need these things, or if we need the other one. Cool. Awesome sauce. And now this one, we want you to turn back if we want to have 2 more. And if you need... Okay, this one is cards. My bad. This one is cards. And this one is tar. And this one is going to be this one. Okay, let me just go back a little bit and fix this one. And that one is this one. So this one, what about this one? This one is all good? I think it's all good. And now this one, it doesn't really matter which one we pick, but basically it's going to be the same thing. And it's going to have that one. It doesn't really matter because we don't have like the swap. Okay, so right now what we need? Nothing. Because the cube is not dormant. Which is a pain in itself, but I think we might have to do... We might have to not... accept this part here. So this part has been always working since forever, right? Like it doesn't really matter. But right now, I think we want to do it a little bit different. We want to just jump it somewhere. Like we don't want it to not to get dormant right now. Okay, so what if we move this friend a little bit to the top and you would go here. So if we just move you somewhere over there and we move you to the top where you could just go there. Something like so. Let me just check. So if I just get you over here to over there and then cut and you are going to go over here and now the only thing that we kind of want to do is move you back here and back here. Cool. All right, so if it comes out, it comes out. Now the only thing that we want to make sure is that we have enough logic on these two to get us going, and that I think we need one of these decipherers. And it comes a green from this side. Okay, there's another problem. Because we don't have a way to just fix the cube anymore. But to be fair, like we don't really need all this shenanigan here, right? Like we could just make it go a little bit more and then all the way back and just delete that. Then we can turn you this way. It will put it there and we only collect it and we put it down. Where's that? Here. And can we just do green? It will collect this if it's enabled. Smaller or equal than 0, so it's going to be green. And you're going to only collect the dormant cube. Okay, I think that might be it. Okay, that is moving there and it's going to put it there. And if there's no need for this and it's waiting for the resources will come down. All right, cool. So that's looking like it's working. So right now we don't need anything. We are just waiting patiently for the cube to go all around and do its thing. I kind of feel like that this one here needs to have a little bit of higher priority. Because like there's always, these are always having like higher priority and this doesn't make sense. So this is broken because we have like 2000 here. How many do we have? 2000. Okay. So rare earths are going in, this is going left, this is going to right, right, right. That's awesome. Awesome. So and this is ready to get another rare earth minerals because it has like 1000 on it, right? Okay, it did 2 rounds. but it cannot. Okay, I don't have more greens. I don't have more greens. Let me go pick more greens. Yeah, chatty chat. This is going crazy here. I don't know why it stopped running, but okay, let's get the green inserters. We need to balance out this green as well. Okay. Cool. Okay, this way, this should be going a little bit faster. There we go. Okay, so what do we want and dimensions? Steam. Okay, is there anything else that's going to go for the next one? So we need steam, it's going to do steam. And then it needs that one. So matter gel is going to allow it to continue. So it's going to do matter gel. So basic matter now. Wow. It is never going to get there. It's like I need to find a way to make it so that this has like higher priority, this one, because if not, this is never going to be running, right? Like so that's good. So there's nothing now because that doesn't consume the cube. And now the next time that a thing consumes the cube, it has to be like on the top, and we'll never get that friend off. Did I get it? You got it? Okay, so let's see if I just put you in. Ah, it's needed for steam. Boof. Okay. And now it's... Okay, basic matter. And now it cannot do anything because of that. Can I maybe get you... Can I interest you on some rare earths? Okay. Why are you going cerebral? No. Okay, so what's wrong here? Cube, and I got... Oh no, this is going to be the left side. So if it's smaller or equal. Okay, there we go. And this one is wrong as well. This is going to be smaller or equal. Wait, am I just doing that already? So I think that in the end, this doesn't matter. Like, if I just want you to go left, if it's not smaller or equal. So smaller or equal. And this one, smaller or equal. And this one doesn't matter. Because like that is already like the priorities are already defined, so it doesn't matter where we are, right? So basic matter. So n dimensionals. I hope I have enough that I don't need to go for steam. What? Okay, this is my decision to go right. And I want to go right if... Okay, this is not part of it anymore. Got it. This is not part of it anymore. And this is not part of it anymore. There we go. Now it should be good. That was hard. Like, this logic is a little bit all over the place, not gonna lie. So this is going to cerebral substance. Is it good? It looks good. Looks like it's going all the way left. Oh, we're gonna get it there? Are we gonna get there? Yes! There we go. And we got it. Finally. And then we get steam. Woof. There we go. Some cerebral substance is out. Okay, so why did we need that afterwards? After all, I have no idea why we needed that. Okay. Okay, so what was the next thing that we were working on? And this is Bacilline flasks, and these are bottled consciousness. Okay. And why do I need this? And I'm assuming that is for these abstract cards, right? Bottled consciousness. Yes. And we need red chips. Okay. I think red chips are going to be for the next stream, friends. I think that's going to be it. Like, we have some glass, we'll need some unstable gas as well, and this takes 13 seconds, so I'm assuming that because it kind of is like something similar to this setup, right? But it needs a gas as well, and green chips, and we need more green chips. We need to increase the production of green chips. Like, I feel like nope, there's no problem. Just green chips are just being green chips. So let me just try to finagle this a second here. There, and you can go there and there. And now both of them are contributing for the common good. Okay, so something like that, and whoosh. Cool. So that should be it. Wait a second, what's happening here? Is it just the fact that this takes forever? What if I turn you around? Okay. All right. There we go. Okay, so we increase this a little bit. I think like these are not the best. And maybe I should just bring in this friend for the inside or like underneath, because oh, this one doesn't even need to be here, right? This one doesn't even need to be here. I can just do something very crazy like this. And delete you all. Just have it turn. And now I can just give you faster inserts. 1, 2. 1, 2. And I can give you even like one of these. Yeah, let's do the same thing on this side. Let's jump you from here to here. Let's turn it to this side. And one to the inside and one to the outside, I guess. Okay, there you go. Much better. Much better. Look at it. All right, friends. I think that's it for us today. We'll be back on Tuesday next week. And we'll continue our finanglings here, I guess. So let's do all of these things that are... Yeah, let's do bots first. Advanced combinators. We'll have them finally. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be awesome. We'll have a selector combinator, and this is going to make our logic much easier. We want this as soon as possible. And there's accumulators as well. Oh, that's awesome. That's definitely awesome. So tire recycling, we don't care about that for right now. These two are good. Let's just do all of these because I don't think we are going to get anytime soon to the blue because we still need to make the reds. Can I do maybe a couple more of 1, 2, 3? What am I missing? That? I can grab some from here. 4, 1, 2. And let me get some of this glass, just in case it's the glass that I'm missing. 2. So I need 2 more. Cool. So let me just copy this and just put it over here. And have this friend just go. Do I have everything? I think I have everything. Okay, cool. Okay, this is going to almost double our science. So that's going to make it easier, I guess. Like science takes forever to be done, but I guess like real life, right? All right, friends. So that's it for today. Have a nice weekend, and we'll see you next Tuesday again. Sounds good? Bye for now.